Good morning, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 9 minutes past 8 on Monday morning, the day after the All-Ireland, when Kerry won their 39th. Sam Maguire, the All-Ireland title, is heading to the Kingdom, the Cup this evening. There'll be good crack in Killarney, no doubt, for the week. Eileen O'Callaghan and Falsha, I'm sure she'll be busy, and the Bucks. Pity I'm not down later in the week. But anyway, Galway is on. It's Ballybrit, the biggest social meeting of the year. Mightn't be the biggest competitive wise. Well, competitive it is, but money wise, for the races you have the hurdle and the plate. I've a tip given antipose for each of those. I didn't check the last couple of days to see is there any market changes. We had two horses running yesterday. Tactics on both would have been better if they were done different. Prague normally doesn't front run. It front run and was keen yesterday. Was never going to get home. Pint Linus normally front runs and it stayed second. So it's hard to fathom at times what happens. Oliver's Travels ran a good race. Needed to be closer to the pace. Sean Bowen looked, or James, looked comfortable all through, but just hadn't the turn of foot to pick them up. Probably needs a step up and trip to 3.5 mile. But I think we'll win on that horse. We mightn't on until he comes down on the handicap on the other one. What else was I going to say? Oh yes, there's a few I haven't seen in the comments. I don't be on them all the time, but Anthony Quigley used to be on it regular. Is he still on the bus? Is Steo on the bus? I know he was away for a bit of time. Is he okay again health wise? Is AC Irish on the bus? I haven't heard from him in a while. Is Tom Wilson? Just names that I was thinking last night that I haven't heard from in a while, and just to say that you are okay. A few of the women as well I haven't seen in a while. I hope everyone is in full health. Galway starting today, first day, always competitive. It isn't the best card in the world, to be honest. Even I've seen better Monday evening cards. I'll be going. I should get there for 4ish. Head early. What I'm going to try and do as well this morning is get a new number. I have an old phone sitting there, a new number, and set up a WhatsApp group for the members of the Syndicate that will be able to get in contact and updates on that. So if you get to be added to a group today or tomorrow or Wednesday, it means I have to go through every email to find each person's number. I was going to, maybe I might put up the number and that it'd be quicker to send a message to me to say who you are and your name and address, and I'd know who you are. But there's always going to be assholes in that's going to mess with the number, I suppose. So probably not a good idea. I get on with it. On to Galway. The first race at 5:10 last year was won by, I think, 7 or the last year. No, that's a different race. Willie targets this. Mystical Power won it 2 years ago. The half brother is running this evening. Davy Crockett. Very impressive first time out by Camelot. Should be hard beaten. 8 to 15, 4 to 7 in that neck of the woods. Won a bumper impressively. So he'll have to try and emulate his brother, half brother. The Willie is the fav in the Racky. Came from the Alan King yard. We have a bus horse in it. Or have we? We have. we're getting a better price than I thought, are we? $14-1, $16-1. Jerrari. And I was saying the time at 1. That's swinging it here.
Baron Blake in the centre, the red and black colours of Pamper Lady. Towards the outside patio. Oh, Farrell. Slight mistake by You Make Me.
I was saying the time it ran that I'd have preferred to step up and trip. I thought I might go the 2-2 race, but 2 mile in Roscommon, it's nearly the equivalent, or in Galway, it's a couple of 40, it's the equivalent of being a furlong at least longer with the uphill finish. That's him out in front. He won snug enough that day. Up £8. We'll back it each way. As I said, Racky Willie's horse is the fav. Son of Hypnos won this last year. It's a decent enough price there, 14-16-1. They've been 5 places, no doubt. Yes. On to the 6-10. This is another horse that should win Constitutin River for Aidan O'Brien, Coolmore. That went over to the July meeting and was finished second. It was, you never know. Dermot Weld there has massive but the horse with the run, Jessica has a well-bred horse there as well, by Wooden Bassett. Anyone Aidan brings over always is worth. Turns out to be better than average. That should win. Could actually double the first and third race, as they're too short. The big race today, the qualified riders handicap over 2 miles, 179 yards. Too bossy for us, for Willie. I think a Mullins, this is the race that the Mullinses have won. 7 to the last 8. Willie, Tony, Dermot Well, Willie, Emmett, Willie. Willie has the fav. It was second to, running on second to Lot of Joy in the Curragh. I got it. Tollstone won for us last year in, and the me horses are always targeted or at Galway by their trainers. That won for us in Galway first time out last year, on the flat 74. It has been targeted at the race 74. It's £12 higher. John Gleeson. But there's one in it that Familiar Dreams. No. Yes. Familiar Dreams. That was, I think it was bought for 320,000, was it, in horse and training. But if you look at that run, when it won at Maiden it beat Windsor Fog. It hasn't run on the level since. I think that, like, it could be well handicapped at 90. What is it? 93. That's my each way selection and a saver on Charleston. Moved from France. Did I say Alan King? What was I thinking of? Second to Lot of Joy. Ran in the Triumph Hurling 4-year-old race in Punchestown. 7:15. The horse here now that's an each way price. The top weight, Aviatrice. Is it here with the green cap?
On the home turn. Little changes from first to last as they swing in for the final quarter. Bonus time on the rail and Billy Lee still going along just in front of Misappropriation.
He gets into all kinds of bother here. But he didn't pick up he gets in bother again there. Then he goes. You'll have to ride him differently. He's drawn in trap 1 today. And if he doesn't get into a comfortable position like in second or third, he could get into bother on the turn for home like he did there. And he hasn't the turn of foot, maybe. Look, McTeer has to make a big decision straight off. An interesting one is David Cloughnansen's over It's Never Just One from England. That one snug enough the last time. Was it in Chepstow or Fosslas? The memory is a bit slippy this morning. Oh, what happened there? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, don't act up. See the horse here, this is the tip in...
About 5 lengths first to last. Echinacea on the inside,
Desmond
Waterfall Flow moves up on the outer, now to almost join issue. They're being tracked by Camavere, who moves into third. G-Force Jenny in 4, and Desmond Castle remains the back marker of the quintet. Into the straight and towards the 2. Echinacea stays towards the far side. Waterfall Flow coming towards the centre of the track. Camavere is going to try and challenge between horses there in front of G-Force Jenny, and don't count out Desmond Castle as the race inside the final furlong and a half, and Camavere now goes to the front from Waterfall Flow. Desmond Castle tries to get into gear now in third, racing inside the last. Camavere, Waterfall Flow coming back for more on the stand side, half a length between them. Camavere up the drive for Crusades. Camavere wins it by a length in the end, pulls out more to beat Waterfall Flow. Desmond Castle third, fourth G-Force Jenny, fifth and last the long-time leader Echinacea.
They didn't lose a lot of sweat there, either horse nor jockey. Looks like he's been targeted for the race. Let me see will this come up this time. No. I don't know what's wrong with it this morning. Must be my laptop, because this is had ran in Dundalk, and it looks like it's been targeted for the race. And the fav in the last looks to be Coutach for Gordon Elliott, Paul Byrne. He's beaten favourites in a good bumper at Punchestown. It's the first. No, the one that was fourth has won since Galileo Sand. So that's a fairly strong race. Emmett Mullins has won as well there for the Mees Faith of Empires. You need to be fairly good to beat this yoke. Just check the prices. 6 to 4, 7 to 4. 2 to 1 on the exchanges, so it'll probably go off 15 to 8 or that anyway. At Ayr there, we won an Abduction at 12 to 1 a couple of runs back. It wasn't off the air the last day. It up only £4, but Shea Farmer was taken off 7, so that'll bring him £3 under 76, we were to 73. Step up to 7 furlongs as a plus. Might be an each way play in the 3 o'clock. I get this into the oven. The internet is off, that's why. This little gaddy in here. No. This little laddie in the side of the computer, whatever they call it, is acting up. Ash the bookies over and out.